And hello, and how are you? Yeah, I'm okay. All right. This is Julie with the Jewel Design, and welcome back. Happy week of Thanksgiving, if you celebrate it. If you're in the U.S., we at least have Thanksgiving this upcoming week, and kids are off for school if you have kids or grandkids. What else fun? Here, give me 1 second. So sorry. Oh, so tired. Anyway, we are here today. With a new pink kit. And we've been doing a lot of Christmas, we've been doing shabby winter, and so we wanted to sort of keep continuing on with that feel, and keep with the shabby, keep with the French, keep with the pink, and furs and lace, but a little bit more texture. So this is the pink Parisian and Texture digital kit. And because I felt we did try to work with a lot more texture, fabrics, lace, paper, and blend it in with the French documents, and of course some lovely ladies, a little bit more the Victorian side, still from the Paris feel, or 1920s and earlier, or later, not earlier, and just had a nice little feel to it, kept it sort of still warm and cozy, but kept our shabby going. So since it's been about 2 weeks since we did our last pink kit, when we added in the Victorian shabby winter add-ons or additions to my last year's winter kit, we felt we should continue on. So though you've been watching me do a lot of Christmas, I wanted to jump in and give you the digital of the newest kit, which is pink and French. Especially for all of you who watch me here, but of course follow Lorette at Vintage Paper Girl. Her and a lot of her followers are all pink shabby and shabby French. And so I'm been every so often now going to be trying to make sure we do kits that are very much on her genre and follow for her subbies. And then we'll add in my, vintage and retro and contemporary and mix and plays and watercolors and everything that I love to do. But I figured we'd work on this. I was really hoping to get maybe one more cozy, a little bit more modern journal kit going this month as we get into December for winter. But we'll see. I have to see what graphics come my way. So in the meantime, we're going to go through this, and I'm going to give you a quick flip through. You may also see one over at Lorette's channel. But I don't want to overwhelm her, and I know she has so many things going on. So at some point, you will see these pages on her channel, because I know sooner or later she's going to want to have them. I'm going to get you guys all situated. Have them in her books. Now I know some of these things that she's using from the edition kit, and from this kit, she will be using to finish off her shabby winter flip-flop journal as she works along. So that's always a great thing. I'm hoping you guys aren't in too much shadow. It's hard to tell. I have a lot of light, but that doesn't mean you guys are seeing a lot of light. So we'll cross our fingers on that one. Let's see as we go along. Really can't do anything else, so we'll just cross our fingers. Okay. But yeah, don't always trust my printouts. They're doing pretty good, but my printer is having problems, as I mentioned, if you've been following me along. With the Christmas stuff, that my printer and my sewing machine are trying to be very nitpicky. Sewing machine is down. Printer, it's being fickle. So take this with a grain of salt when it comes to color, because every printer and computer does see everything just a little different, even though everything's made with RGB. And when I do this, you have programs that are CMYK, you have printers that are CMYK, and sometimes they'll dull things out, add a little bit more blue, you could be out of ink. So many things can affect how things print. So it is a little bit of face value for what you see. And it also depends on the paper that you print it on. I have a medium grade paper that I put my papers on. I have a nice white cardstock, but it's a little off-white. My Lorette uses presentation paper, which is very bright white and even thicker than what I use. It's almost cardstock quality sometimes. So, it really just depends on how you print it. But this is the basic level. And I want to thank you all for coming along, new and old. I know I continue to get new subscribers every day. I really appreciate that. It just warms my heart that you're willing to give me a chance and watch along as I show off my digitals, as I take a trip down, some craft lane and, decide to put a journal together or whatever I do. So I really appreciate it. So here we go. Before I ramble on any more than I already am. So here we go. First page. We have about almost 50-50. There's 15 pages here. I would say 7 or 8 of them are horizontal and 5 or 6 are vertical. So you do have the capability, as we've been working on, to do both a standard 9x6. You fold it in half, cut it up, make your cover 9x6, and you're good to go. And we have the verticals where you could turn them, make them a skinny journal, make a flip-flop journal, work them in a folio. All you have to do is cut off top or bottom a little bit to what fits your needs, and you can always glue it back on its pocket if you really want to keep every little aspect of it. So I am getting to that point where I'm starting to sort of combine both. They're not just all horizontal or just vertical. So here's one of the first ones. We have a French document or two. We have lace overlapped. We have a lovely paper ruffle. Now, all the textures that you see are actual photographs. They were taken by Lorette from her stash of lovely goodies. And, of course, lent to me so that I can make this kit. And many more kits to come. But the documents, of course, are all from the public libraries and from sites that, of course, I have access to and commercial licenses that I pay for. So it's a nice combination of both French, Parisian, and actual texture, which would be the fabrics. And two more, same one. A secondary one, lace overlaid. We have sheets of pearls, but we have fur behind it, so the texture I can play with and give you different wisps and feels of paint or fur or just dimension. So I love when I can play with certain effects on Photoshop and, layer things up. I mean, it looked like it might have all been there. Like I may have taken the picture and it laid it right on there like that. We have some pink tulle with gold polka dots on it. I inserted and tucked some elements into that, and then overlaid some fur and that lovely ruffle again. Other times I just use it as a spine or a binding and just put lovely fluffs of fur and pearls blended in beautifully right over the document so that when you fold them in half, you have this great page. It's all decorated, ready to go, and not much you have to do with it. Then we have a lot of the documents used overlapped, collaged, and laid lace over on top of that with others on top. So you have a little bit of both. You got some with and without lace. Then here you get to see what was taken a photo of and then what I digitally laid over other elements to get more dimension and some differentials into it because I didn't want the exact same thing, like just all fur. We wanted some other textures in there. It's going to be a texture kit if I didn't have other textures. So then, gotta add in the ladies, gotta have our French, gotta have our furs and our laces to go with this. Why would you use this fabric? Well, of course, to make your fabric hoods and your hats and your shawls and the hand mitten muffle thingies. I know that should be a word for that, and that was not legit. That was not a very legit fabric fashion faux pas there, but who knows? Well, a muff, maybe? Is that the right word? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, kept your hands warm when you were roaming around the park, taking a stroll in the, late afternoon. It was still too cold to walk around in. Then we put these lovely cabinet cards right over the top of a picture of fur and pearls. And then I did my fun graphic thing and added in the wax seals and overlaid the pearls and made it look like as if we took the picture right then and there. Without all the harsh shadows, though. That's the fun part. No one wants all the weird shadows if we don't do it right. But again, when this is folded, you've got the girls on either side to help decorate a page. This would make a great signature down the middle signature. Down the middle, add some extra lace here and fold it. Or do a nice lace band right down the middle, and you could actually tuck more into the middle of your signature. Then we go into those verticals that we talked about, where I took some of those horizontals, zoomed in, and added more elements. So like we have our Paris cabinet card tucked in. We have that fur with the merchandise invoice. And I just overlaid and played with the graphics of the pearls to give some more texture. Again, just took one half and worked it for our lace, pearls, and documents. Changed the elements of the pearls. All right. But I found a few of the horizontal pages that I thought would be really fun, zoomed in, and added as a vertical. So like here, this is a great front page to decorate. Leaves you something simple on the back side, right? To put up over the page tuck. You had a belly band to the side. You have room to really maneuver it, offset it really good, and fold it in. Fold it really interestingly. Those skinny journals have some great play. And then this one, I had a lot of fun because I overlaid rose graphics and, bookends, scallops, fleur-de-lis, sort of scallops here, right overlaid. It reminded me of all the wonderful tulle we've been playing with lately, where we're beginning from Dollar Tree, where we have that printed glitter on the tulle, and it shows right through, and it's a really wonderful effect. So that was another fun piece where I could really add the graphics to the photograph and make this a lot more than just, stacked fur. So there we go. So 6 verticals, 8 horizontals, and where's my other page? You do get a really pale lace background page to back every one of these pages with, to give you something to journal on. You can put this on the back of your ephemera pages to give you some texture, but allow you still to write on it and have something to back this on. Now, of course, you can always back it with pink paper, cream paper, coffee dyed, whatever you want. You really want to grungy up this look. You put it on tea dyed or coffee dyed paper, and then you won't have to worry about your backing. But you do have that graphic. I keep messing with it. You do have this graphic to play with, which is a photo that I've then lightened up and tweaked to make it easier to write on. Because it really should be that. And even darker. This picture's actually even darker, and we've played with it, of course, digitally to make it work for what I want. So there are some wonderful documents and texture and photos all combined into one to give you some lovely pages for some journals, whether 9x6 or skinny. And then we have your ephemera. We've got 10 pages. We have cabinet cards of different sizes. We got almost your standard journal card, a little smaller with the corners tucked out. We have a washi band. We have my double stacked pocket with the fur, a nice little thumbed coin pocket to use as you see fit. We have the large trifold tags. So you can zigzag this, Z-fold it. You can tuck it in, make it a standalone. Hate to glue that down, but if you had to on the back, you can make that open up, tuck it in. A little thicker washi band. Washi band I call them because they're not quite a washi tape, but they're not a belly band either. We have some standard, just textural tags to help decorate and layer up on. You have your trifold, little mini scallop tag, which is fun to add to things. Some stamps from my original layouts way back when, and some tickets, of course. We have 2 sets of the instantly backed journal cards. So all you have to do is cut out your large rectangle here, a score and fold, glue them together, instantly backed. You have a nice thick journal card. You don't have to run back through the printer. You got 2 sets of those. So 2 horizontal and 2 vertical. Though this one could be done vertically. You could actually have fun with this one. I was looking at it earlier, and if you flip it around, because I sort of have it back, I feel like I have it upside down right now. If you could carefully slit this here and slit it here, and then back it carefully, yeah, you could actually. This one I could see. I could see this one making this a pocket within the journal card. So you have a journal card on one side, but a pocket on the other. If you slit it here, and you slit it here, and then you just glued around the outside and glued it to the back, you could have a journal card on one side, and you could have a pocket on the side of the journal card. Wouldn't that be fun? And then you added it to another pocket. It could just be pocket on pocket. So that's a fun idea. This page could lend to some fun things. If you slit it just right, you could make pockets out of those cards. What fun could that be? Make sure I'm in camera this whole time. Pretty close. Okay. We have my standard 6-up journal cards. 2 vertical and, of course, 4 horizontal. Some of these could be, these could maybe be turned on their sides and look like they were tucked in. Like, that could look like it's tucked into the pocket of the card, as if it was, like we were just talking about, slitting the card and the paper in a certain way and making it look like something's tucked into it. There is more of a belly band. Sorry, guys, my nose got stuffed up all of a sudden. 2 more corner pockets. The file folder, mini file folder element we have to make books out of, add to the middle of your book. Sometimes it's a fun little element to have when you sew it into the middle of your signature somewhere. My standard thumb notched pocket. My scalloped clutch purse large envelope, where you have your sort of 3-hole punch thumb notches here, which your 1.5 inch punch will work beautifully. It sits right inside that line. Clip each one of those, and you don't have to worry about trying to cut inside the doohickey. Now, this, on the other hand, is all up to you. I'm so sorry. I had the hardest time with that. As simple as I try to make it, it is still very hard to get. I have a hard time getting that round. But you ladies are absolutely, you know, wonderful, and I know you can all fussy cut around that. And then last but not least, you have your flags, which are great for paper clips. I use them all the time. You have some new long, almost 4-inch labels, skinny. You can go across a pocket. You can go vertical on a card. You got some itty bitty cabinet cards. Now these are 2 pockets. Yours will print fine. My printer's, like I said, having problems. This is just that 3-layer fabric piece that has some flowers and stuff on it, which is my standard scallop pocket that works really well. Lately I've been using these guys together, and I have been doing these up where this one lays over this one, so I've got the scallop across the top and then a little thumb notch, and I'm making a double pocket out of it. It's been a lot of fun doing that, actually. And this one is the square pocket with the rounded corners on the bottom, and I'm using that tool page again with the fabric and stuff on the bottom. So, like I said, printer issues and ink issues. So I was so happy I got all of the kit done except for this last little chunk. Have no clue what's going on. It's going to be a fun process this winter if I can't get that fixed. It's going to be expensive. Luckily, I can write it off, right? It's a business expense, but still. I hate the whole, gotta spend money to make money. Oh, I don't know. So there's the last of those 10 pages. Back them all with that lace background. Put them on your favorite cream paper. Cream would definitely grunge it up a little bit more if you don't really want too white. But there's very little white in this. Everything is pretty much cream, taupe, sepia, a little bit of white maybe in a couple of them, but they're pretty gray, pink, cream, beige. I mean, we've got it all here. The sepia, the duotones. You know, it's a great, hopefully, you'll think it's a great shabby kit. It's a great French kit. Pink shabby, pink Parisian, pink everything. We've got it all covered, I hope, for you guys. So I hope you like this reveal. But you'll add it to your pink and shabby collection as you get into the winter. You need projects and presents and gifts. New things to work on and use come the new year before we know it. I hope you enjoy this week, that whether it's vacation for you, whether it's time off, whether it's just Thanksgiving, or whether it's just another week in your month as we're getting to the end of November. Oh my gosh, it won't be long. I really appreciate you joining me, coming along, adding in, listening on, liking, loving, subscribing, commenting. Means the world to me when you do. I love seeing all the new faces and seeing the new names pop up. I love knowing that my regulars are continuing to comment and I get new ones every day. It really makes me happy to know that I am not just speaking out into the void, that someone is hearing me. I really do appreciate it, but this is new and it is in the Etsy shop as we speak as the Pink Parisian N Texture Digital Journal Kit. It's out there as 25 pages for you to enjoy, to add to your favorite elements, your favorite genre and decor, and I hope you will all enjoy it as we go into December. And I hope you'll continue to watch all the Christmas decor that we're doing. The flip-flop journal sold. I'm on to my December daily. Well, there'll be some more stuff on that. I finished the cover, so I'm really stoked about that. And there'll be some elements in here that we will be working on, so I'm really stoked about that. Keep showing you that as we get through December. And last but not least, I had some fun really quick. For those of you who follow me all day, I've been working on coffee sleeves. Mostly for me and the girls. I do have this one that I might actually sell off. I haven't decided I'm going to sell it or give it away as a gift. But isn't that just adorable? Maybe, if I could hit 300 subbies before December 1st, maybe I'll give it away. I'll give it away to the 300th subby. I don't know. I'm like, maybe the 300th subscriber gets a free gift. Wouldn't that be funny? So I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. I haven't decided. If you guys want it as a single item, plus shipping, $12 to $15 total, it might be worth it. I don't know. Who knows? But I thought it was super cute. We use reusable, like, Starbucks 16-ounce cups. We do a lot of, one of our local guys all the time. So to have these in the car and just be able to pop it in and use our own little cozies that are all decorated out for Christmas. That's my daughter's, my oldest. My youngest does like her hot chocolate, so she had to have one of her own. Isn't that cute? And I found these gorgeous charms. I wasn't sure about them. I got them from Amazon. Oh my gosh, they're actually great. I had like 40 of them. And there's like variety of stuff. There's so much in there. And then this will be mine. Since, yeah, I do. You know, we like to do our travel mugs all the time. And they're always hot. So the plastic isn't all that great. So you get to put your little cozy on your cups. And we get to have some Christmas ones. Since my mom made me some everyday ones years ago. And I'm like, well, we have to have some Christmas ones. And I had fabric left over. So isn't that cute? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you like them and you think they're cute and you watch to the end, you got to tell me what you think we should do with this one. Should I put it up for sale or should I give it away? And what kind of giveaway would you guys want to enter? How's that? Well, maybe we'll do it a giveaway. Yes, I think we're due for a giveaway, don't you think? If you've been watching me for some time, I think I just came up on my 1 year. No, 2 years. I think we just hit the 2-year mark in October that I've been at this for YouTube. So, wow, 2 years already. Gosh, it didn't take long. Yeah, 2 years was in October. So, hey, as a giveaway, maybe if you watch to the end here, why don't you give me an idea what you think I should do for a giveaway? What kind of giveaway? And we'll have to do a video for that. And that way, those of you who are paying attention and watch all the way to the end will know what's going on. But isn't that cute? If you drink coffee and you happen to use reusable ones, or you do go to your favorite local place and you have the coffee cups, the 16 ounces that you use, these are absolutely wonderful. Like I said, I've had one forever, covered in fabric, and you take good care of it. They last for some time, and they're super, super cute to decorate up your favorite drink. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, loving, liking, commenting. Put in the comments what you think we should do for a giveaway that you'd want to enter. How would you want to answer and enter? Because you'll have to comment to enter to win. And we may do a holiday giveaway. How's that sound? Wouldn't that be fun? So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Again, this is the Pink Parisian N Texture digital kit. It's now up in the Etsy shop. Link is down below, both directly to this kink kit and, of course, to my shop in general. So, have a wonderful evening and have a wonderful week, whatever you may do this week. And we will see you on the flip side. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.